Meghan Markle, Steve Bannon, hundreds of others called for a ban on developing AI superintelligence that would be smarter than humans.
When names like Meghan Markle and Steve Bannon are suddenly on the same side of an issue, you know the story has gone mainstream. The fear of artificial intelligence isn't just tech conversation anymore. It's cultural, it's political, and deeply human. Let's jump back in.
Are they right to be alarmed? Well, it's a little late. I mean, isn't this horse out of the barn?
That train's out of the station.
We should be alarmed, but at this point, the expectation is that our Congress needs to get into the conversation. But we saw how they handled the conversation with Facebook and all of that back in the day, and it didn't go well.
Does this come up in your state?
It does, and I think AI can be a tool, but it can't be the answer. And the answer to every challenge created by AI can't be solved by AI. This can't be just a circular discussion. So I think it's recognizing that it's coming, recognizing that it's going to cause a lot of changes, but then creating the right guardrails to try to handle it responsibly.
But didn't they already pass a law? Didn't Trump pass a law that said no guardrails?
Guardrails disappeared the moment politics realized how much money was in automation. The truth is, both parties saw the same dollar signs.
Isn't that where we are?
And they took in the one big beautiful bill, right? They took out some of the state specific guardrails too. So it's.
And I read this week like 45% of what it's asked is it gets wrong.
Well, it's.
So you're saying it's human?
Yeah,
right.
Right.
It is human intelligence. It's we're in my learning.
That's exactly what humans do. It tells you it does exactly what humans do. It BS's.
Right. But there is something I think to be concerned about the consolidation of who owns the AI platform. And that consolidation is something that's going to wind up in the hands of very, very few people who are going to have control over what it does. And then, of course, the impact on jobs. I mean,
jobs.
I'm sorry, I just landed here today and I was shocked at the number of driverless cars on the road. And I was talking to the driver and he's like, there's my job.
That's the quiet heartbreak in this debate. AI doesn't steal jobs all at once. It takes them one driver, one factory, and one desk at a time.
Yeah.
In 5 years.
Yeah. Price of electricity, I think, is the other thing we've got to look at. It's already so
it's sucking up all the electricity.
Yep. Yeah, and the masking of sources and everything that it provides you. I mean, you don't know where the information, right or wrong, where it's coming from, and that we're already in an era of social media where especially kids don't have the discernment, the judgment. They're getting fed, sometimes a bunch of crap.
And it hallucinates.
It
literally hallucinates.
Yeah.
And it can fall in love with you.
Yeah.
And it does. It's.
I mean, can you blame it? Really?
It'll try to get you to leave your wife.
Horrifying.
And what? And it also does some bad things.
They really just told on themselves.
A perfect comedic break, but it also shows how quickly real fear turns into late-night laughter. That's how societies avoid uncomfortable truth.
What does the panel think of Trump's latest group of pardons, including the former CEO of the crypto company Binance and former Congressman George Santos? Well, I mean...
He takes care of his own.
Yeah.
All I could say is, he didn't do Diddy.
He didn't do.
Not this week.
Diddy's one of his own.
He's next week. Well, I made a list of all these things that are Trump does that are like not unprecedented, but also completely unprecedented. That's to me the pattern. He changed the White House. Yeah. Like I said, lots of people have done it, not to that degree. Go to war like he's doing with Venezuela without congressional authorization.
Right.
Well, that's every war since World War II.
Yeah.
Pardons, family corruption under Biden, again, not to this degree. And everything he can point to and say, well, they did it. And I'm just going to take it to the nth degree. That to me is what this is. He pardons his friends. He doesn't even make he doesn't try to hide it. He's my friends, if you like me, I like you, you get a pardon. If not, if you check the wrong box on your mortgage form.
He pardoned George Santos, saying at the end he always votes Republican.
Yeah.
And that is a reason, or at least commuted the sentence. But there are consequences to all this. You look at the rioter he pardoned from January 6th, just made a death threat against Hakeem Jeffries. If you let somebody get away with violence, they may cause it again.
The pattern repeats. Power protects its own and accountability fades. Whether AI, politics, or justice, we keep learning the same lessons the hard way.
Okay, what does the NBA gambling scandal reveal about how pervasive sports betting is? Well, if it spread to the players, a lot.
Yeah, pretty darn
Okay.
pretty darn pervasive.
Look, it's part of the culture now. It's seeped into everything that you can now bet on. I mean, in one sense, the Brits have been doing it for a long time, and they've been looking at us. They look at us and go, I don't know what the problem is. But here, this is a new space for a lot of folks. And we've always been very clear about that bright line with sports, and because we believe in the honor of the game and all of that. And so this news this week for the NBA is really, it's going to hit them. It's going to hit them hard in their fan base, I think, and they're going to have to figure out how to manage that storyline, because I think it cuts deeper than they may realize.
Yeah, it's clear that the leagues are going to have to take a heavier hand, because this undermines the integrity of the game. People, your fan base doesn't feel like the game's on the level.
I mean,
it's only a matter of time before your audience erodes.
Gambling got so pervasive.
Yeah.
Isn't that what it is?
Well,
I remember a time when you could gamble one place, Las Vegas, Nevada, or Reno, but the state of Nevada.
And then there was Atlantic City, but
well,
right, and that came later. And then it was all over, and then it was on your phone. And I don't even know why people want to bet, because it ruins the fun of it. When I owned a piece of the Mets for 10 years, it kind of ruined the game, because I was worried about my money. Really? I was worried, and for good reason. Because they were years I lost.
So, from artificial intelligence to political indulgence to gambling on everything, this whole discussion really boils down to the same question. Who's steering the ship when no one's watching? If you found this breakdown insightful, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell, because we're diving deeper into how modern power, media, and technology collide in real time.